Hello, Blazers. As you know, my name is Melissa Myers, and I am one of the assistant principals at Ridgeview. One of my duties includes being the public relations news coordinator. This means that I'm not only connecting the community, parents, and the district office staff and our board members to the View, but I'm also trying to connect you to the View. So one of the things you may need to do is take the QR scanner, which I hope you have installed based on our first activity on the first day with Dr. Mack, on your smartphone. But if you haven't, please do that now. Please find a QR scanner that you can install on your phone, because our last few slides will have QR codes of all our different social media sites. So let me introduce you to the team. You pretty much already know them. Of course, I've already told you about myself, but we also have Mr. Brandon Ross, who will most likely be our At the View daily publicist, which means his job pretty much is to make sure we have at least 3 to 4 posts every day on At the View daily. Dr. Mack, you know, is our principal. She's our PR coordinator. She is the in the know. Usually what happens is y'all come to her and tell her about the great things you're going, or you ask her questions, and then she relays that information to me. So always know that she is part of our PR. She wants you to get into that social media. She wants you to connect as much as possible. We are also grateful to have 2 student interns this year, Michaela Brown and Abigail Adams. I can't wait to get them started. They seem to be so excited. They will most likely be helping Mr. Ross with the At the View Daily, as well as helping with pictures. And I'm glad that we have 2 student interns, because maybe we can get more students to tell us about the great things that they're doing outside of the classroom. So how do you get that information to us? Well, we do have our own email address, rvh-info@rich2.org. But if you can't remember that, you can always send me an email at mmyers@richland2.org. We ask that you answer pretty much the 4 W's: the who, the what, the where, and the when. Especially if it's an event, the when is very important. But if that, you can definitely include a description. It should be a short paragraph, probably no more than 5 sentences. Especially if you want to put it on the blog. We definitely need a picture, because our blog post has some type of picture, whether it's an image or an actual picture. We want you to please include a caption with that picture, and definitely, if there are a number of students that you can actually name off, not a lot, but if there's a few that you can actually give us names, please give us the first and last name of every student in the picture, as well as the location. So usually when we do pictures, you can say like picture from left to right, or first row left to right, second row left to right, and so on and so forth. We do accept flyers for anybody who wants to do an event for the school. Most of the time we prefer JPEG, but if you can't do JPEG, that's okay. I can transfer the Word document to JPEG. I can also transfer a PDF to JPEG, so you don't have to worry about that. Videos can also be submitted, but please understand that you need to submit your video at least a month in advance, because we have to preview those before we are able to post them to our social media pages and sites. Last but not least, we ask that you give us at least 2 weeks notice. One of our goals is to make sure that our community knows at least 2 weeks in advance of any event that occurs. So we need that notice as well. Please send us this information at least 2 weeks in advance. Can you send it earlier? Definitely. The issue we have is the longer you wait to the last minute, the harder it is to put it on our social media site. Everything we post to our blog actually goes to several of our social media sites, our Facebook, our Twitter. So we really need to make sure that it gets out there. If you cannot do that, if that cannot happen, then it makes it difficult for us to schedule it, because we have blog posts based on what everybody has sent us, what people sent us months and months ahead of the game. I mean, right now we have posts scheduled up until October. It's not saying that we can't take more, but the closer we are to current date, the harder it is to put posts in there, because we usually normally do 3 to 4 posts. So if you wait till the last minute, then we either have to move things around or we have to tell you we're sorry. It's pretty much booked. We have nowhere to put it, and I really don't want to do that. So say, for example, you're doing something great in your classroom and you don't have a camera, or your cell phone doesn't take great pictures. That's okay. We are willing to come and take pictures for you. Now, I cannot guarantee that we'll be at every event that we've been asked to go to, but we will try our best to get there. I also say that you really need to make sure that you have a camera, because we accept those too. So if you take a picture with your camera, give it to me, because usually what happens is pictures and things that go on, we create a presentation that go on our hypersigns, which are our TVs in our building, and you'll see that we have TVs by the cafeteria, we have TVs in the cafeteria, and we have TVs on the outside in the main office rotunda, which we call hypersigns. Those same presentations that we create for the hypersigns, we also send to R2 TV, and those are displayed on the district TV site. Press releases and media requests should be given, or I'm sorry, they not should, must be given to me. Press releases should already be written. It'd be greatly appreciated if they were already written, as well as if you would like the media to come to an event, please let me know within 2 weeks before the event, because I like to invite them in that time. I can't guarantee that media or district office staff can go, especially if you wait to the last minute, but you know, they like to come and see things like that and great things that's going on in Ridgeview. Please be reminded all my press releases are sent to all my media contacts. They're also sent to the district executive staff and our board members. So what are the expectations? A lot of people think that PR just means this team of 3 to 5 people that we have. No, public relations is everybody. We have to work together to make sure the great things that are going on in Ridgeview get out into the community. We can't, our PR team can't do this by ourselves. We need you to tell us what that information is. So what we require is that all departments, clubs, athletic teams, organizations that are connected to Ridgeview have at least one PR liaison that they can give us their contact information for them. We send you a Google form, and on that Google form we ask for you to give you the name of your contact or your PR liaison, as well as their email address. We do have goals as well. We prefer that departments submit at least once a quarter, and that everybody else, whether it's your school within school, a magnet, athletic teams, and our activities, submit something monthly.